For the United States men's Olympic basketball team, it is their second exhibition game as they prepare for Rio just under 2 weeks away. We are at Staples Center in Los Angeles on a blistering hot 85-degree day in Southern California. You are watching U.S. basketball presented by Nike. It's the U.S. men's team against China, a team the United States will face in its opening game in Brazil on August the 6th. All right, thank you, Jared. Right here, we'll take a look at the Gatorade starting lineups, and Mike Krzyzewski shuffling the lineup as he would do throughout the pre-Olympic exhibition schedule. Carmelo Anthony, DeMar DeRozan gets a start, along with the LA Clippers' DeAndre Jordan. Paul George will play the shooting guard, and Kyle Lowry is the point guard. And Team China will go with E. And the NBA fans are familiar with Yi Jianlian, who was the overall number 6 pick in the NBA draft by Milwaukee. Spent 5 seasons in the league with 4 different teams. Zhou Kung is the other forward. Wan Zheling, a 7-footer, is the center. And in the backcourt, Ding Yang-Yuhang and Guo Ailuan. And Guo is the point guard. The officiating crew, Jose Carrion, who works NCAA and FIBA. Anthony Jordan, who is a former NBA official, now works in NCAA competition. And from the NBA, Marat Kogut. Point. E guarded by Anthony. And it's knocked away from Yang Huang. Jordan looking for the block, and he gets it. DeRozan mishandled, got it back.
And that's what we talked about at the start of the show, the keys for Team USA. Creating offense from your defense. DeAndre Jordan with the block shot at one end. And how about your 7-footer trying to get different looks and different lineups and try to build that camaraderie on this team?
But Coach K did tell us that you try to get down to a rotation of 9 or 10. Man, nice bank shot. You can hear the Chinese continue.
Out here on the floor here.
Zhou Dung off with that corner shot. DeRozan of the Toronto Raptors in the starting lineup here tonight. Nice move by DeRozan as he goes glass.
Up and under there by DeMar. Doing a good job of pump faking, using that escape dribble.
E up top, played by Anthony. A little confusion on that screen. This is Zhou Qi, who just checked in. He is slated to be the starting center. 24-second violation. China in possession. They are 1 for 8 from the field to this point. Nice move right there. Zhao Jiwei for the national team coming off the bench here tonight. Kyrie Irving also coming on for the first time. Here's Thompson, did not shoot well the other night and hits on his first attempt from downtown.
Clay was out here an hour and a half before tip-off, working on that very shot. Catch and shoot.
USA going with a 3-guard set as Paul George remains on the floor. Oh, pretty shot on a fadeaway by Zhao Jiwei.
Here.
So the game is tied at 7. Nice backdoor pass. Durant getting it to Cousins. It counts in the foul.
The oldest play in the book, pick and roll. DeMarcus Cousins doing a good job using that body control from the delivery from Kevin Durant.
DeMarcus Cousins averaged 27 points a game for the Sacramento Kings during the season.
Head to Rio. The only way you're going to get in game shape is at the defensive end. Nice traveling three there by Kevin Durant. You got to pick up more. You got to.
Durant, yes. Kevin Durant from downtown. Here is E with an angle jumper for 3. E wants a game to lead the Olympics. Durant putting a move on to set it up for Butler for 3.
The defense with dribble penetration. Have shooter.
G-Way not able to hit. The rebound is missed by E. And here's Thompson with the lead out. Butler for the U.S. to extend to a 23-10 advantage. Will it be Durant bringing it up? Will it be Curry? Will it be Draymond Green, who we saw handle the ball so frequently in the last couple of years? E, once again, shows the touch. Final seconds of the first quarter. Durant is fouled with just a few seconds remaining. I don't think the clock had moved. It's showing just 4.2 now. Am I correct?
Once in 96, possibly going to New York, but did you see me in a New York Knicks uniform?
Yes.
No, you couldn't.
The new look New York Knicks. Second quarter is underway. Here's Thompson on a quick release. So Klay Thompson hits another three.
The championship with Denzel Valentine, the game winner in overtime.
Thompson again from downtown. The game coming up against the U.S. in Oakland on Tuesday, followed by two pre-Olympic exhibition games in Brazil, off against Australia and Lithuania. Off the break, it counts as a foul. Lowry on the assist from Jordan, and Kyle Lowry of the Raptors will go to the line looking for a three-point play.
DeAndre Jordan out here playing point center, comes up with the steal.
That shot is deflected away from Jordan. Looked like he took a shot to the wrist.
So if you're going to beat Team USA or be in the game, you got to be able to make shots like that. When you have wide open opportunities to knock down threes, and we're talking about the better teams that.
Well, using the pick from Jalen. And that's an offensive foul. A charge called on Wong Jailing. Anthony facing up and shooting. Jordan with the foul. DeAndre Jordan following the missed tip by Barnes.
DeAndre Jordan.
And looking for their first ever medal. They did qualify for the Olympics by winning the FIBA Asia Championship, defeating the Philippines. This is E working against Barnes. Lost possession, able to recover, now forces with the shot clock running down, and the ball back to the U.S.
Great defensive effort there by Harrison Barnes. No help. Found his small forward for the future here in Harrison Barnes.
Here's Irving, able to penetrate, and then makes it home.
How many times did we see that in the NBA Finals from Kyrie Irving? Being able to use that high screen and roll, get into the teeth of the defense, take the contact, and still be able to finish.
So China in possession. He looks to set the screen. This is Guo. He fires for three.
And you can't tell me that's not Tony Parker-esque right there? I'm rolling with Guo. You might not like the name, the Chinese Tony Parker, but the move right here that he put with the step back three, I'm in his corner, Marvelous.
Schedule for the U.S. They will play China again at Oracle Arena on Tuesday night. Oh, nice move by Jordan. DeAndre Jordan spinning his one.
A lean on a Kevin Durant who has that international experience.
G-Way finding E, and he's called for the travel. So the ball back to the U.S. Earlier, Young Lu Ming, member of China's Olympic team in the '88 Olympics in Seoul. Nice pass inside, and Marcus Cousins with the step.
And another assist by Kevin Durant. I like that. We're going to put the ball in the basket a lot. Great ball movement here by Team USA.
George not able to hit. Cousins right there again.
For Team USA.
+7 overall off the boards. So Ji-Wei. Nice ball. We got the step. Zhao Ji-Wei.
I know our own Jared Greenberg is going to have an opportunity to talk with the Admiral David Robinson at halftime about his experience as Kevin Durant knocks down his third three in this first half.
With 13 points, our stat monitor keeps shifting around.
Nice move and nice cut there.
As you mentioned, Hall of Famer David Robinson, three-time Olympian, will be here at halftime to talk with Jared.
Oh, what a move.
Oh. Man with 14. E leads Team China with 10. This is Zhou Qi. Down to 2, down to 1 as he goes for the crossover and scores. And the officials say it counts. He just did beat the buzzer.
I'm not quite sure there's another player in the NBA as gifted with the basketball than Kyrie Irving. Well, I mean, what a special move to finish that first half.
In Oakland at Oracle Arena on Tuesday night. And we're told the tickets are still available. That pass intended for E. So the ball back to the U.S. and they're able to break down court. Green with the set. Jordan.
And I would not be surprised come in Rio that Draymond Green will be the leading assist person on this Team USA.
A fake there by Zhou Qi, rebounded by Jordan. So Zhou Qi starting the second half, did not start the game, and the foul is called on Qi. Basket won't count. Try to wrap up Butler. It was almost a discontinue by Zhou Qi. And then he flips one up with the shot clock running out, and on the air ball, possession back to the U.S.
Because that's their one strength. They have size. They're tall. They're long.
But they can't shoot.
They can't shoot, and their foot speed isn't where it should be. So walking through an airport, you'd be like, that's an amazing basketball team because of the break point for China.
Barnes for 3. It's tipped over to Butler. Kicks it back out. Lowry fires. Yes, Kyle Lowry. Last season, how about the Raptors advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in the history of the franchise? Nice touch. Zhou Peng.
I was more impressed them winning those 2 games versus Cleveland in the conference finals after totally getting blown out in games 1 and 2.
They have 17 on the shot clock.
Oh my goodness.
From the inbound is thrown by Lowry.
And that's the inexperience of Zhou Qi not being able to put a body on DeAndre Jordan at the defense.
Guo off the head fake, driving on Lowry, rejected by Jordan. Kept alive. Here's Guo with 3 on the shot clock. And the ball back to the United States. Guarded by Guo. Anthony, catch and shoot for 3.
Struggled in that first half from beyond the arc. That's his.
This is Peng. Try to get the step. Bad pass. And it's a 24-second violation. That play both bad. U.S. gets it down in a hurry. Thompson is open for 3.
By Durant recognizing that.
Quarter, 7 turnovers committed by the U.S. Here's Cousins. That was rejected. And Thompson able to hit. He is the high scorer for China, but just 2 of 9 from the field. Thompson got the step. Thompson on the drive. Durant, Anthony, they whip it around. Irving on a nice move. Yes. Unset. Whoa, flying as he was faked out.
Well, to your point, I'll say it's bad shooting.
Irving wide open, but he's not somebody who would necessarily point things out on a regular basis.
Well, I think we'll see a little bit more nice passing by Boogie Cousins, by Kyrie Irving. They're going to count that basket as the defender went through.
Jiwei putting moves on Cousins. Shot clock running down, and he fires one up and over the head off glass. Zhao Jiwei, he's only 20 years old. Made it back from a shoulder injury. He's played well here tonight.
Nice little kiss off the glass.
Good ball movement. Here's DeRozan back on the floor. Now DeRozan, another player who can handle, moves it across off the pressure, finding it open. Durant. Yes. Kevin Durant has the mismatch on Guo. Spins in. Finds DeRozan. And he hits. George trying to keep it alive. This is Guo with Anthony back. Comes back to Guo. Nice move. Guo Iwan. The U.S. right back. Kevin Durant. The U.S. coaching staff would like to see take place.
Look at the length on the perimeter. That is pretty good defense there. The China team into bad decisions.
24-second violation. Here's DeRozan at the other end. He scores. Yes, and it counts. And he will head to the line dramatically.
And I like the comments he made to our own Steve Ashburner. Talked about, it's time for me to open up a new chapter.
Players run,
sure,
as we've seen.
Yes.
Not necessarily here tonight. And we're talking about one of the weaker teams in China. The United States will open up against China in Rio. Off, and that is deflected out of bounds. Apparently,
I would say after 2000.
Well, U.S. did not win a gold in 2004. Here is DeRozan with the steal. Beautiful move by DeMar DeRozan. Venezuela and Australia. Australia will be tough. And Serbia and France, which will lead to the quarterfinals, is able to finish.
And I'll look back at Draymond Green. Stripped there by Jimmy Butler on E.
And Butler called for the travel. So he ends up with the traveling violation on a move that he is usually able to make in the presence of Yao Ming. Barnes down the step. Harrison Barnes with
obviously a champion with the Warriors.
And the three, nice touch by Jiwei. He's 6 for 10, which looks out of character. The China box score off the turnover. Thompson is running through. Foul is called on Zhou Qi.
Up in the Bay Area, Chicago and Houston before they head to Brazil.
A three-pointer for Zhou Peng. Jordan with the block. Jiwei. And it's stolen by Lowry. Lowry pulls it back. Jordan. Takes pass. It counts on the foul. Beautiful pass by DeAndre Jordan to Harrison Barnes, who will head to the line.
And this is the type of unselfishness that you're going to see from this team, USA. Lowry had a wide open layup here on the steal. Gave it to DeAndre Jordan, who had a dunk, but recognized that ball.
Jordan and counts to the foul. Had his difficulties at the line, comes up with an air ball.
Now I wonder if he's going to have to worry about Hacker Jordan The international style. No? Teams won't hacker Jordan?
42% career free throw shooter, and for some reason, China has taken a timeout. They love these timeouts in the final seconds of quarters remaining.
That's kind of like a Greg Popovich timeout right there.
Broken up by Jordan. Thompson with the alley-oop, intended for Jordan. Yes. 106-57 victory for the United States. They led by as many as 54 coming off a 37-point win against Argentina. So they go 2-0 in pre-Olympic play as Coach K and Young Hung and Giannis Christopoulos, the assistant coach for China, with some parting words, and they will see each other again on Tuesday night at Oracle Arena in Oakland. And these two countries will face each other in the